No. I've done that already. It was almost 20 years ago when I described it as an awful steaming pile of goat and then years later I said my own would be offended to lay on this loathsome piece of filth. I went soft on it. Yeah, because there's no way I could sum up this total desecration of the NES library. It's cursed, it's unholy. Nobody wants to play Jekyll and Hyde.
I've always wanted to play Jekyll and Hyde.
No. That last review was pretty detailed. I think I told you just about everything you'd want to know, but I didn't actually make it to the end of the game. I mean, how could I? It'd be impossible. I never beat the game, but I'm the nerd. This vocation gives meaning to people's lives, and I can't cut it anymore. I'm unfit. I've lost my faith in the NES library. Oh!
You're gonna die up there. What an excellent day to play some Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh, you'd like that.
Intensely.
How many more years do I have to play this?
Until you rot and lie stinking in the earth.
No. Let's finish this now. There's not going to be any more Jekyll and Hyde videos. This is it. My opinion has not changed.
Yeah!
I told you mostly everything, but for a recap, you play as Jekyll on his way to his wedding. That's all he's trying to do, but for whatever reason, every person, animal, and insect is trying to kill him. You have a weapon that can't harm anything except for one enemy in the entire game. The bees. You walk slow as you get knocked backward by everything, and what makes it extra frustrating is that it doesn't look like it should be that hard. The most unassuming townspeople just charge through you, and those spiders, you'd think you could just watch the pattern and go under. But they don't have a pattern. It feels as if they're programmed to hit you automatically. Making progress is so slow because every few seconds some guy drops a bomb and you have to start moving away from it, but you either get knocked back into it or it still seems to hit you from a mile away. There's projectiles raining down constantly. You're so busy dodging you actually forget that they're dog turd piles out by birds. And that p***ing fountain sums up the whole thing. I've struggled to explain before how the Jekyll and Hyde transitions work because I still don't fully understand it, but basically you have a life meter and a meter. Yes, some call it the Hyde meter, but the manual calls it the stress meter. And that's the most accurate because this game will raise your stress through the roof. Whenever you get hit, sometimes it depletes your life meter and other times depletes your stress meter. When the life meter is gone, you're dead, but if the stress meter is gone, you turn into Hyde. When you're Hyde, it's slightly more playable. You have to kill enough enemies to raise the meter back up and become Jekyll again. As Hyde, there's more than one way to die. The most obvious is if you get hit too many times. But also, if you randomly slip off a wall, you'll also die. And that's ultra bullshit. The other thing that can happen is if Hyde gets as far as Jekyll, so the Hyde world is like some kind of reversed mirrored dimension of the Jekyll world. If Hyde gets to the same spot as Jekyll, lightning will strike and it's game over.
I guess the idea is that the forces of good and evil are battling over Jekyll's soul, so if Hyde overtakes him, that means evil has triumphed. What were they thinking? They were thinking too much.
The sixth and final level is the pure definition of hell. No, it's as if there was another hell beneath hell. This is insane. There's these rolling barrels that keep on coming. Sometimes you can't even jump over them because you'll get hit by the next one. And sometimes one single barrel can hit you multiple times. Who's throwing these things? Donkey Kong? If the barrels weren't enough, you also have the Mad Bomber to deal with. And don't you think it would have been reasonable to not have the barrels and bombs on the screen at the same time? How is anybody supposed to get through this? The Mad Bomber respawns infinitely, which is one of the worst offenses in retro gaming. But this is the most relentless and merciless respawning I've ever seen. As soon as he exits on the left, he immediately reappears on the right in a never-ending loop. Oh, you could kiss my with that. I can't even move. Ugh. You take one step forward and then 10 steps back. Look at this. In the last 20 minutes, I've only moved an inch. Mother. If you really want to know why this game is so bad, just try to play the stage. No, don't.
Well, once again, that's about as far as I can get. But wait a minute. The Japanese version, the Famicom. I've heard this one has some differences, so maybe it doesn't have the same bugs.
Oh my god. Level 1 is completely different. I've heard of the different levels, but now that I'm actually playing it, I can say it's way harder, if you can believe it. There's people in Windows throwing everything they got, and it's like navigating through a storm. Level 3 is also different. Once again, it's people throwing out windows, but you also have the simultaneous bombs and barrels, plus slingshots.
I didn't know such a thing was possible. Could it be that these two levels were too for America? That's saying a lot. But anyway, they didn't just cut two levels. What they did here, they changed the order. They took to... Let me give you some visual aid. Okay, so here's the Famicom, levels 1 through 6. And here's the NES, levels 1 through 6. Okay, so level 1 of the NES version is level 4 of the Famicom version, which is also level 3 of the NES version. Level 2 of the NES version is level 5 of the Famicom, which is also level 5 of the NES version. And then level 4 of the NES version is level 2 of the Famicom. And level 6 is the same.
Yeah, so if you ever thought the NES version was repetitive, that's because there's 2 levels you play twice. Other things you'll see in the Famicom version that you don't see in the NES is mermaids. Yeah, mermaids. The spiders seem to be even more hell-bent to kill you. Like I said, there's no pattern. Your best bet is to just keep walking and hope to get lucky. Look at this. The singing lady is also programmed in the most heartless and inhumane way. If you have enough coins, you can pay her off. But regardless, she's hard to even get near. Her musical notes keep knocking you back. And even after you've made it to the other side, they still keep knocking you back. Don't you think, by all logic, once I'm on the right side, it should start knocking me to the right? I even turned around to see if it would matter. But no, it still knocks me to the left. It knows. It's deliberate. Some actually programmed it to be as inconvenient as possible. And the final level, all you need to see is this. The screen from hell.
I must confess, I cannot beat this game. But I don't want to grow old and have regrets. I'm not coming back in 10 years with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde revisited. No, this has got to get done right here, right now. But I need help. But who? There's no experts. Old game design like this is so out of date that even the most modern gaming technicians cannot dissect or even understand how it was made. This type of thing's been discarded these days, except by the most ill-fated seekers who keep it in the turd locker as sort of an embarrassment. Wait, what was that I said about growing old? Well, with age comes experience, and this requires experience. I know what to do. It meets the conditions. Nerd. It's me. I'm you. It's an honor. Come in. Nerd! We should begin. Well, shouldn't I tell you the background of the case first? Why? Well, it's taken many manifestations. There's the NES version, the Famicom version. There is only one. Come. We must gather some things.
The game is a liar, but it'll mix lies with the truth to confuse us. It'll attack us psychologically. Don't listen to it.
You must use the doors to hide in. But when I go in the door, I come right back out. You must time it precisely. Ah, it works! But sometimes I can't avoid both the bombs and the barrels. Then you must let the bombs hit you, but not a direct hit. If it's far enough away, it'll deplete your stress meter, but not your life meter. But then it'll turn me into Hyde. But when you come back as Jekyll, all your life will be refilled. No Never try to pass the bomb in. Always walk to the left. Move the screen to the right only when you have the chance. But that takes forever. When you become as patient and as saintly as me, you'll understand. Oh, man, I get it now. You just gotta keep slowly pushing that screen to the right, just like inching out a turd. Precisely. You got this. Now, I'll perform the ritual. In the name of Nintendo and the seal of quality and all that is good, I cast this unclean game out. Whoa, what's happening to the bomb? It's stuck under the screen. Oh, this game's definitely possessed. Be gone, foul game. Deliver us from this accursed abomination.
Your mother sucks cartridges in hell.
I denounce you, fallen tyrant of unholy game design. I sanction the plastic and circuit board back from the clutches of the vile demonic designer that disguised its evil within. Strike terror to the beast, laying waste to this cartridge. Redeem this game, so it may never be held captive by this unholy spirit.
You'll never beat me.
I cast you out! I can't! There's the chapel. I'm almost there. Oh my God! I'm gonna do it! I did it!
That's not the real ending. You missed the final boss.
It's true. There's a different path. Are you telling me this game has two endings and a final boss? In the manual, it is known as Latoul, a mysterious ghost-like demon who appears, attacks, and disappears again. Latoul? Yes. Now let us rest before we start again. How did they do it? Why did they make a game so bad? What's the point? I think the point of this game is to make us despair, to make us see ourselves as animal and ugly, to make us reject the possibility that God may love us. You must become Hyde. Take distant hits from the bombs. Make more progress as Hyde to overpass Jekyll. Excuse me. I thought Hyde reaching the same spot as Jekyll was bad. You're going to endanger us. Not necessarily. There's actually a very small chance we'll survive. By taking the rooftops as Hyde, you can bypass Jekyll, thus evading the lightning blasts. No, so I gotta beat the game as Hyde? Exactly. You got this. Almighty Nintendo, who created this library of games and who gave third-party powers to those who have tarnished it, give us pity, pardon our sins, and give us the strength to conquer this infernal game. Oh! Whoa, don't fall. Be gone, hostile being. You are guilty for those you have tortured. Guilty for the souls of the entire human race!
Damn me.
Oh, it's the final boss. I never thought I'd see this. It's the final boss of Jekyll and Hyde. In the name of Nintendo, it is they who command. They who will judge and compel you. Nintendo power compels you! 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 I did it! I did it! Oh no. I still have to play as Jekyll?
Wait, where's all the enemies? I guess now that the boss is defeated, the enemies are gone. Oh, wow! I can just walk through?
I can just walk through it. This is it. The true ending of Jekyll and Hyde. There's the bride. You actually see her, and she walks just as slow as him. Boy, these two are made for each other. You know, I've never been more happy to see two video game characters get married. You know, good for him. Thank God he made it through all that. Sure, he showed up covered in bomb ashes and burned, but he made it. He's not gonna end up in the doghouse again. He did it, and all those townspeople who tried to stop him. Them and this game too. I did it. I beat Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't beat the Famicom version.
Oh, what, the Famicom version has a different ending?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, I'm not doing it.
You ain't gonna hide from this one.
Oh, you. Okay. Yeah, I beat it. Now where's the difference? Where's the difference? Show me. Where's the difference? It all looks the same. Where is it? Where? Oh, there it is. There it is. The bride. She's in a different dress before the wedding. There's the difference, you. Take me! Leave that Nintendo cartridge alone! Take me! Take me! Ah!